Producing sustainable food and fuel and creating local jobs is the focus of Victus Farms. Michael Mayhew, a faculty member at the University of Minnesota Duluth, is a driving force behind the project.
Victus Farms combines three different things: fish, plants, and algae. The fish eat the food, excrete waste in the water, and the water is sent into these troughs where the plants grow on the nutrients provided by the fish. The water then flows into an algae trough behind me, which isn't up and running yet, and the algae will further take the nutrient out of the water, and they will reoxygenate the water, and then that water can be returned to the fish. So the three are working symbiotically in that cycle.
The fish and produce are harvested and sold locally. The algae will be harvested for oil production and fish feed. Victus Farms is the first research project to incorporate all three of these systems. It is also a completely sustainable operation. Space and water heating are provided by biomass boilers. Electricity will soon come from a wind turbine. Water is supplied by collecting and filtering rainwater. And fish feed is made from the algae and locally produced organic soy, barley, oats, and peas.
At full production, Victus Farms will produce about 1,000 pounds of tilapia each month. The fish will be replenished by fish that we grow on our own hatchery. And from egg to harvest, it'll take about 9 months to grow full-size fish. In comparison, it takes a walleye or a perch about 3 years to do the same thing.
Plants are started from seeds, and then after nearly 4 weeks, they're brought out to the greenhouse to grow. At full production, Victus will produce 432 heads of lettuce per week, 50 pounds of basil a week, and many, many pounds of greens and arugula. Victus will also produce tomatoes, strawberries, and we'll be experimenting with all sorts of fruits and vegetables.
Produce from Victus Farms is harvested 2 to 3 times per week and delivered to restaurants in Duluth, Lutsen, and Grand Marais.
Eventually, we'll be introducing algae to the system. We extract oil from the algae to make biodiesel, and then the remains of the algae will be used as a high-protein feed for the fish. And currently, we're doing some small-scale experimentation to try to determine the best species for use in our system.
The algae must be fast-growing, with high oil and protein content. It also needs to be easy to harvest. By working together, the City of Silver Bay and the University of Minnesota Duluth have created a dynamic renewable energy project and are producing healthy, locally grown food. Their creativity and hard work have achieved a national model for sustainability.